remember late 2022? It felt like actual magic, didn't it? We were all just typing prompts into a box and getting back poems, recipes, you name it. That was the dawn of the chatbot era. But today, the entire landscape is shifting in a really, really big way. So what does that actually mean? It means we're moving past just making ourselves a little faster at our jobs. The real game changer now is how we can fundamentally redesign the entire way we work from the ground up. And this right here perfectly captures that shift. We're moving from a world where we just chat with an AI to one where we delegate to it. You know, a chatbot just sits there. It waits for you to tell it what to do. But an agent, it takes initiative. A chatbot gives you information. An agent takes action. That is the fundamental difference. So, how are we supposed to think about this new partnership between people and AI? Well, professionals are starting to use a really powerful new framework to wrap their heads around this collaboration. It's called the Analyst-Agent pair, and the idea is actually pretty simple, but its potential is huge. In this model, the human is the analyst. You're the expert, the one making the critical judgment calls. The AI is your agent. It's like a tireless second brain that handles all the data gathering, the analysis, and the repetitive stuff. And I absolutely love this analogy. Think of your work like you're in a high-stakes race. You, the analyst, you're the driver. You're making those split-second strategic decisions. Meanwhile, your AI agent is your digital pit crew, working invisibly in the background with just incredible speed and precision to keep the whole machine running at peak performance. And let's be super clear about this. The goal here is not to replace the driver. It's to offload all of that mechanical work, the real grind, so that you can focus on the big decisions that actually win the race. It's all about making human judgment better, not getting rid of it. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of what an agent can actually do that a chatbot just can't. This is where you see the real power start to emerge. We've all felt this pain, right? You ask a chatbot to plan the perfect vacation. It spits out this beautiful, detailed itinerary. But when you actually go to book everything, you find out the hotel it recommended is closed for renovations. It's that classic frustration of generative AI. It gives you information, but it can't take action. So, how does an agent fix this? It uses what's called the SPAR Framework. First, it senses the real world. It can read your emails, check live databases. Next, it plans a multi-step recipe to get to your goal. Then, and this is the key, it acts. It doesn't just suggest a flight, it actually books it for you. And finally, it reflects. It looks at what happened, learns from it, and gets better for the next time. I think this comparison really hits home. A chatbot is like a super efficient intern. It does exactly what you tell it to do, and it does it fast. But an AI agent, that's more like a junior partner. It doesn't just follow your instructions blindly. It asks, wait, why are we doing this? And then takes the initiative to find the best possible way to get it done. And this isn't some theoretical sci-fi stuff. This technology is already out there, being used at a massive scale, and the results are pretty mind-blowing. This quote just nails it. The difference is all about initiative. Agentic AI doesn't need to be told every little step. It understands the final goal and figures out how to get there all by itself. So let's look at Pets at Home, a big pet care company in the UK. They're using an Agentic scribe that actually listens to veterinary consultations and transcribes them with a staggering 99% accuracy. Just think about that. It frees the vet from all that admin work so they can focus 100% on the animal in front of them. Or how about this one? The financial platform Ramp. They used AI agents to process millions of receipts. The result? They saved an incredible 30,000 hours of manual work every single month. That's the kind of scale we're talking about here. It's transformative. Now, here's the really crucial point. This isn't just a one-and-done improvement. These agentic workflows, they learn, they adapt, and they compound over time. Once they're woven into how a company works, the efficiency doesn't just add up, it grows exponentially. So, if agents are going to be handling more and more of the actual doing, where does that leave us? What are the most valuable skills for humans in this new world? This brings us to a really cool concept called Humics. These are the skills that are uniquely human, the things that AI can maybe imitate, but can never, ever truly replicate with authenticity. And in this new agentic era, these skills are becoming our most valuable professional assets. So, what are we talking about here? Well, we're talking about genuine creativity, not just remixing old patterns. We're talking about deep critical thinking, especially when the path forward isn't clear. And we're talking about real social authenticity, that ability to build trust, lead a team, and navigate complex human emotions. These are the things that will set us apart. And here's the endgame. It's incredibly powerful. When we pair our unique human skills, our Humics, with our high-performance digital pit crew of AI agents, we can scale our judgment and our impact to a level we never thought was possible before. And make no mistake, this isn't something that's coming in the future. This transition is already happening. The race is on to become what people are calling a frontier firm, an organization that is strategically led by humans, but operationally powered by agents. This move, from just asking for answers to orchestrating entire outcomes, is probably the biggest shift in how we'll work with technology in our lifetimes. Which really just brings us to the final, most important question. Are you ready to stop chatting and start delegating?